The Fortress of Louisbourg's imposing stone walls have long overshadowed its best-kept secret: its harbor. European powers vying for control of the continent would soon make this anchorage a contested space, one worth dying for. So we wondered what made Louisbourg Harbor such a good anchorage during the 18th century. Why would it be fought over? And who was willing to die for it?
And just like prized anchorages today, the site of the Fortress of Louisbourg was chosen because of its geographical location and its physical features.
This harbor was used as a base for centuries by various European fisheries, but no permanent outpost had ever been established. At least not until the French lost their holdings in Newfoundland following the 1713 Treaty of Utrecht.
With the loss of most of their North Atlantic territories, the French needed a new major port, and this anchorage provided them with the right combination of traits. And the French saw this harbor as well worth defending. I mean, look at what they built.
The harbor was deep and large enough to facilitate the port's activities, which included the fishery, trade, coal, and military presence.
We have documentation telling us that at one time there could be 30 naval ships and anywhere between 80 and 90 transport ships in this harbor. Just imagine that. These weren't small ships or boats like our sailboat. These were massive 2- and 3-masted ships with hundreds of crew, just right here.
The natural shape and layout of the harbor also protected it from the temperament of open sea. It made it easily defensible from attack. With a narrow channel opening into the port, shore batteries were erected to stand guard against enemy ships, making it incredibly difficult for anyone to enter uninvited.
Not to mention, remarkably, given its northern setting, this was the only ice-free harbor north of Halifax, so it was reasonable for ships to come and go any time of year. This harbor was as close as they could get to plentiful fishing grounds like Grand Banks off the coast of Newfoundland, and as you can see, it continues to be today.
And finally, its strategic location. It was perfectly situated in a triangle of trade with France, the West Indies, and the rest of Canada, a complicated system that also saw smuggling and piracy amongst Louisbourg and its neighbors. This trade overlying a military objective, guarding the entrance of the St. Lawrence in Quebec, the very heart of New France.
In fact, these traits would make Louisbourg one of the busiest harbors in all of North America, among names like New York, Boston, and even Charleston. You can just imagine a forest of masts right in this harbor.
As Louisbourg Harbor's importance grew, its now obvious strategic value would prompt the British to launch multiple expeditions, including 2 successful sieges in 1745 and 1758. With Britain eventually conquering and destroying the fortress during the 7 Years' War. All told, thousands of lives would be sacrificed in pursuit of control over this small body of water and windswept land. Individuals often forgotten. Farmers, fishermen, sailors, women, and children, people like you and me. And while today this harbor doesn't see so much action, it continues to be invaluable to those who live off the sea and the community around it. A fitting homage to Louisbourg's long and complex past. Thanks for watching! If you'd like more history, check out our other videos, and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell.